Why did King Saul fall on his own sword? Before I tell you why King Saul committed suicide by falling on his own sword, a term used today that originated from this story, please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell. Please leave a comment to express your support because it is your way to communicate to the YouTube algorithm that you appreciate these videos, giving this type of content a better chance of being pushed to more people. The word tells us that King Saul was in a state of mental unrest due to the Spirit of God leaving him for his successor, young David. And this state of mental anguish kept King Saul in the pursuit of young David as King Saul tried to kill him. Saul had fallen out of the will of God and found himself in the middle of an intense battle with the Philistines on Mount Gilboa, which took the lives of his most prominent sons. With the Philistines closing in, Saul felt that committing suicide was the path of least resistance, knowing that the Philistines would torture him once captured. Regardless, Saul's inability to accept the inevitable as young David being king caused his demise and destruction, because he, desperately, attempted to undo what God had ordained for the hierarchy of Israel. Saul's pride was so arrogant that it had cost him his life, forcing him to choose one ending to escape a more terrorizing one. This shows us that when we are not in God's will, God would allow our enemies to defeat us. And when we try to disrupt His will by persecuting His anointed people, comes extremely painful circumstances. The term, falling on your own sword, is used in today's world as a symbol of courage and fortitude, standing on principle even at the cost of your own life. But we should never find ourselves in a position when we are taking our own lives simply because we cannot face the consequences of being out of the will of God. Trying to assassinate the next king of Israel was diabolical, and God, finally, had enough. The death of King Saul shows us that we cannot escape God's will, and if we try, God can send something your way that is so terrifying that you would think that falling on the tip of your own blade is more peaceful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and press the notification bell for this spiritual awakening that you won't get anywhere else.